Campus ministry is important because you get to see young people's lives being transformed, and you get to see them being able to impact other people around them, whether it be their families or the workspaces where they end up one day. But you get to see how they can bring valuable change, how they can bring godly principles in whatever area they find themselves in the future. How some of our students have gotten connected to our local church is through other students inviting them. I think we are very much privileged to have 80% of our church members being students on Rhodes University, and I think also because some of our community members in our church are lecturers at Rhodes University, so that sort of helps bridge the gap between our campus and our community. Most of the students that we encounter on campus have a Christian background mixed with something else. There's always a bit of skepticism when it comes to Christianity itself, and there's always questions around, is it for me? Is it something for me as an African in an African university? And hence, I guess that's why they would want to supplement it with something else. But as a campus ministry, I think we've been able to address some of these issues by bringing the purity of the gospel itself and just making our students see that the gospel is for everyone, from whatever race you are, whatever culture, gender. It's for everyone. So most of the students that are on our campus are students who are not necessarily locals in the Eastern Cape or Grahamstown, but are coming from somewhere and across the world, really. So we are able to disciple students from different nations, different cultures, different languages. And I think by then, when they're well discipled, they're able to go make an impact in the different countries. Because of the transformation that I've seen in my life through discipleship, I'm encouraged to point people to Jesus. I'm encouraged to do life with people because I've seen how people heal in relationships, and I've received love in relationships. We've had the opportunity to meet a student, an exchange student from Switzerland. She got plugged into the church, gave her life to the Lord. She was excited to go back home and just impart some of the things that she has learned. And I think because Christianity is not so much of a thing where she comes from, for her it was just a completely mind-blowing experience and a life-changing one. I love my job, I love campus ministry. I'm very passionate about what I do. Seeing people's lives being changed, seeing students' lives being changed, I mean, that's wonderful, that's amazing. We have one job, which is really to make disciples, and we've been making disciples, and we should keep making disciples. What that really looks like is just pointing people to Jesus. The only thing and the one thing that people really need is Jesus, and if we keep doing that, we have fulfilled the Great Commission. So let's make disciples.